Hi, welcome back to Engion. In this video I'm going to run through the new features of Engion Beta version 1.1. In the previous video I took a step-by-step approach to building a test customer accounts management app and went into great detail around each of the submenu options. Since I covered a lot of those details there, in this video I'm really going to focus on the newer features and I'll gloss over the nitty-gritty. If you'd like a review of each of the submenu options, please visit Engion's YouTube channel and I'll be sure to add a link to the previous video in the notes below. First, let's cover the visual changes that we made to help workflow a little more smoothly. In the slide-out menu to the left, we added a What's New menu item to give folks a heads up when we add new features. When logging in, you'll be greeted by a red badge when new items are added. That'll disappear as soon as you click on it. We moved the component list to the left and added some nice new icons. We decided to keep the subcomponent menu to the right because we felt this gave Engion a more logical flow. You can now click and drag a component around the design area. Notice the blue landing indicator to help placement. You can still use the up and down arrows in the component submenu, which we're keeping to help touchscreen users later. The selected component is now highlighted in blue, so it's easier to identify. That's it for the visual stuff. Let's move on to the new components. We've added some really useful new components, which I'll demonstrate here. The tab control gives you a quick and easy way to add sections or pages to your app. You can rename, delete, or add new tabs in the submenu options. Here we'll use the default 3 tabs to create a quick project management app. The label control is used to add static text, and it's useful for adding titles or instructions. We'll go ahead and drag these other components down into the Project Info tab that we just renamed and use this to track general project information. The new rating control is an easy way to add a rating system for user feedback. In this example, we'll use it to indicate the project priority. We'll head over to the Project Actions tab and drag in the new Clone Set controller. The clone set is really useful for letting app users control how many iterations of a given set of fields they want to add. Imagine an online job application where you're filling in your work history and you need to add additional work history items. In this case, we'll be using it to add project actions. We'll go to the last tab we named Files and drag in another clone set controller and into it the new Attachments control. The Attachments control is pretty straightforward. It allows users to select a file to upload. This works pretty well on Android and iOS devices as well, straight out of the browser. Finally, we'll add a Submit and a Cancel button. Save one last time. Then we'll launch the app. Something important I forgot to mention in the last video is that the entire Engion platform was built in mobile responsive design, meaning the site intelligently shifts and auto-adjusts to match the available workspace. If you click and drag the corner around, you'll be able to see what your app looks like on a mobile device or tablet. I'll just go through the app that we created and go through the tabs, enter some test information, try out the clone set, and add an attachment just to make sure everything is working as expected. And so far it looks great. Thank you for watching. We were really excited to bring you these new features and have many, many more planned. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us on NGON's homepage. Bye for now.